Everyone knows that factories play a major role in your economy and rising nations. It can fuel your economy during wars or keep your stability up while you're in peace. But what if I can turn Germany into a superpower without any factories? Now let's get into the video. In this video, I'm going to be playing Germany, but with a catch. I'm not going to be able to make any factories, so immediately we're going to justify war goal on Liechtenstein, and we're going to justify war goal on Luxembourg. We're going to bring our infantry over to Liechtenstein. For research, we're going to do 1 on infantry improvements and 1 on small arms, just like this. You don't have to right-click it, just click it once with left click. Policies, advance the research bureau. Economics, military spending maximum. For doctrines, land, stack lines, greater support and fortification expert. Now declare war on Liechtenstein, and we're going to annex these treasure and resources and 75% on everything. And submit demands, and now we're going to justify war goal on Austria. And also start training your infantry to mountain specialization. With our money, we're going to shift click on one of our cities, press the German flag right here on cores and buildings, and develop all of our cities. We're going to get infantry improvements and small arms again. Make sure to continuously check your research. We're going to declare war on Luxembourg and send all of our infantry there, and we're going to justify war goal on the Czechs. Now we're going to declare war on Austria, form line with our infantry, and auto-capture Austria. Then we're going to justify war goal on Poland. For research, now we're going to take small arms again, and then we're going to go to body armor once we're done. Our infantry improvements 2 is done. Declare war on the Czechs, and Austria annex these treasure and resources, submit demands, and in all of our country, Germany, buildings, develop cities. We're going to merge our infantry together, form line, and auto-capture Czechoslovakia. Not Czechoslovakia, the Czech Republic. Country laws, we're going to go to low party loyalty first, and economics, government spending maximum. Now we're going to justify war goal on Slovakia, and we're going to justify war goal on Hungary. Czechs, annex these treasure and resources, and submit demands, and we're going to declare war on Poland. Now we're going to take body armor, and we're going to take a anti-tank equipment. Technology, now we're going to go to political. We're going to get political improvements and economic improvements. We're going to declare war on Slovakia, and we're going to justify war goal on Denmark. We're also going to justify war goal on the Swiss now. Now Slovakia, annex these treasure and resources, submit demands. I literally pressed annex cities. I thought I did. Whatever. I guess we don't have Slovakia now. We're going to take this corporate. Actually, no, we're not going to take the corporate dealing. Now, economy, we're going to take electronic improvements, and we're going to take political and political science. Laws, now we're going to go to minimum party loyalty. Then we're going to make our way up to propaganda only. We're going to click on our flag, go to country. We're going to click on our flag. We're going to click on our flag. We're going to go to city overview and 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. We're going to click all our 1 million cities and develop cities. Now we're going to take political science, and we're also going to take economic improvements again. Laws, now we're going to go to state focus, take electronic payments, and we're going to continue going up our political science branch until we get like 5 or so, as well as economic payments. Laws, now we're going to take propaganda only, and we're going to save for constitutional monarchy. For leaders, we're going to want a corporate representative, a finance minister, a chief judge, and a head of government, and even better if you can get a political reformer. Since we're going to be going to war later on, but early on we're a lot weaker since we're going for tax income. You're going to want a general of the army, chief of staff, and you're going to want a fortification expert. We're going to develop the Rhineland, just our big cities there. Develop. And we need to develop our capital too, but we can't do that right now. Now we're going to get max education spending temporarily, even though we're going to be in a deficit. It's so we get more government spending, and it will get us constitutional monarchy faster. I kind of got landlocked because of Ukraine, and since we're going infantry, my military isn't great right now, so I can't go to war with them. Now political science 3, we're going to get 4. Now for laws, we're going to get constitutional monarchy. Now that we have constitutional monarchy, we're going to save up for firearm regulation to illegal, and we're going to get unlimited working hours. Now we're going to get expanded firearm regulation. Now we're going to get political science 5. And we're also going to get electronic payments 3 right after this electronic payments 2 is done. Okay, now we're gonna get electronic payments 2, and Netherlands wants Luxembourg, so I'm gonna give them that for now. And they'll just give me it back, I guess. If you're lucky enough to get a chief judge early, well, no, we just got one. But I guess, well, yeah, since we got a chief judge, economics, anti-corruption, just all the way 2 bars down from the maximum, we're going to get favor the political elite now. And now we have 9 political power game, but we are in quite a bit of a deficit, sadly. Laws, now we're going to get firearm regulation illegal, and when we can, we're going to get unlimited working hours. Political, now we're going to get political science 6. Laws, now we can get extended working hours. I'm just going to stay in debt for a little bit so I can get the unlimited working hours. Then I'm going to take off favor the political elite and my anti-corruption. Actually, I think I can lower this a lot. I can lower it more, actually. Laws, now we can get unlimited working hours. Switzerland declared war on us, so I'm going to get the research. I'm going to get infantry improvements, small arms, and body armor. Now I'm going to get body armor 3. Doctrines, now we're going to get stalwart defense and military planning. Military leaders, we're going to get a mountain attack guy, assign group German army. We're going to shift click on one of our cities, units, assign ground to group German army, assign aircraft to group air force, and assign navy to navy. Now we're going to get body armor 4. And laws, we're going to get state atheism. Now we're going to get small arms and body armor again. Okay, Denmark, annex seas, treasure, and resources. Make sure we have everything selected and submit demands. Now we're going to get political science and economic payments. Laws, we're going to get absolute monarchy. Policies, we're going to get improved infrastructure. We're going to get policies, the Neutrality Act. And we're going to buy oil until we can get 34 from Venezuela and 34 from Russia, please. And now we're going to auto-capture Switzerland, develop our cities. Now we're going to get political science again. Leaders, I guess we can get an education minister. Now we're going to get maximum taxation. Now we're going to develop our country again. Now for policies, we're going to get the Power Generation Act. And we're going to trade for the rest of the oil I need. Let's see. 16. Okay. 16 from Turkey or 17 from Turkey. Since we're doing 0 factories, I have to actually delete all these. So, delete the electronics and delete this steel. And since we don't have factories, I'm going to have to trade for my consumers. But luckily, most people will sell you for very little money, so I'm going to buy 55 from Russia for 0.25 and they'll probably accept. Leaders, I could get this corporate representative, but I'm just gonna reshuffle our candidates. Let's see. This is a better corporate representative. He's level 1. Political reformer, that's good, and a finance minister. This leader pool is actually really good. And a head of government, perfect. Now we're going to get political science 9. We're going to need 2 of this encourage meritocracy so we can get the 2 extra leaders. And all we need is this chief judge, this education minister, the corporate representative, political reformer, finance minister, and head of government. The reason we need 2 more is because we already have 1 slot for a general of the army. Then we need a chief of staff and a fortifications expert. Corporate dealing, I'm going to take that. That's really good. And we're going to develop all our cities with that amount of money. Now we're going to get rid of favor the political elite and we're going to get Sinaloa protocol. And we're going to raise our anti-corruption up. Now we're going to develop some more, all of our cities. I'm actually doing this really slow. I have 50 million income by 2023. You can do this a lot faster. I'm going to reshuffle my candidates again since we have so much political power. No one good. I'm going to reshuffle them one more time. Chief of staff, anyone else good? Fortifications expert, okay. Political science, we're going to get the last level. And then we're going to get encourage meritocracy again. Leaders, now we can get this chief of staff up here and we're just going to continue developing even though we don't have enough money to all develop all at once. Now I'm actually going to infantry improvements, small arms, and exoskeletons. I'm going to develop the Rhineland. Just if you want, so you don't just develop your small cities, since your big cities like the million population cities are going to be making you money mainly. You want to develop them separately because if you just click on your country, Germany, buildings, develop city, it most likely will not go to all of your million cities first. Now we're going to trade diamonds to our internal market. I'm going to buy 23 from South Africa, and our internal market, we're going to sell 23 because that gives us more tax income and less developed city cost. Okay, now we did not get a general of the army, so we're going to reshuffle our candidates again. And you don't have to do this all at once, but just continuously be reshuffling your candidates until you get the guys you need. Like, yeah, I'm probably going to stop here for a little bit, and then I'm going to start going again. Now, economic security spending go up 2, and healthcare go up 2. And now we're going to get small arms, and we're also going to get exoskeletons too. I forgot to do this, actually, but we're going to justify war goal on a micronation, just this one. And actually, we're going to take off Neutrality Act real quick. Take off Neutrality Act. Justify war goal on a micronation country policies. Turn on Neutrality Act again. And also Prosperity Act. And then we're going to declare war on the micronation. And we're going to go to laws and war bonds. You should only be gaining like 0.01 war exhaustion or so. And that will be fine. When you get about to 0.7 or 1 war exhaustion, that's when you want to take it off. Wait for it to go back down and go back up to 0.7. Now we're going to develop all our cities again. We're going to declare war on this micro country, laws, and moderate war bonds. You can probably do this a lot faster or a lot earlier. And now we make $120 million. Perfect. We are the third strongest country in the world, and we haven't even expanded much. All we took was Denmark, Switzerland, Austria, Czech, and Poland. And actually, we annexed a little bit of Slovenia and Hungary, but that's besides it. Economy, we're also going to need to continue on our electronic payments. Iberia is making a ton of infantry here. I'm not sure if they're trying to go to war with me. They possibly are. It looks a little suspicious, you know. So I'm going to go in all of our country and spam infantry twice. Now we're going to continue developing our cities, and we're also going to need to get infrastructure. Once all this is maxed out, we're going to need to go to economy and get industrial automation 3, take construction machinery, and we're also going to need to get economic improvements 5 so we can get arcology architecture 2, and then we can actually have a tier 10 city development, and that will be the max. Okay, Iberia just justified on me, so okay, Iberia declared, not too much of a problem. We got 2 million infantry. Now we're going to take small arms and infantry improvements, and we're going to send our infantry at that stack. I should have taken that sooner. Whoops. He's probably going to scorch. I'm also going to make more infantry units, military leaders. We're going to upgrade our army guy and get aggressive. And Iberia is AI, so that was simple. Form line and auto capture Iberian Union. That was really quick. We're going to continue developing our cities. That should be the last city tier we have to develop. No, we still need a little bit more, but then we're going to start working on our infrastructure. Laws, now we're going to go to inactive war bonds for a bit. And I'm also going to reshuffle our candidates. No one good. I'm going to reshuffle again. They're finally a general of the army, but he's level 2, so I can't take him. I'm going to reshuffle candidates again. There's got to be someone good this time. Nope, one more time, and then we're going to wait to the new year. They're finally a general of the army. Perfect. Now, this should be the last development, I think. Yeah, that is the last development. Okay, Benelux was dead. Well, not Benelux. Spain's dead. That was pretty easy. Now we're going to get industrial automation. And also, we're going to make infrastructure in all of our cities. And we're going to go to country, laws, and get moderate war bonds. Iberian Union, annex cities, treasure, and resources. Make sure we have everything selected. And submit demands. And this is a kind of a big problem. I see Americans. What are they taking? Oh my, what is the USA doing? One destroyer. It's gonna kill all that. That's sad and kind of funny. Okay, now we're gonna build infrastructure everywhere. Germany is the #1 country in the world. Nice. Perfect. I also need to delete the factories inside of Spain since I can't use factories. I have to delete all these. I think that's all the factories taken out of Spain. I'm gonna make some more tank infantry now. Also, I'm gonna go to back down to inactive war bonds for now until I get into the war with Russia. I'm also gonna train all my infantry for winter specialization. I'm gonna get a new military leader. This guy, winter attack. And I'm going to train all of my stuff to stop training. Assign group to start training winter specialization. Okay, now I can declare war. Well, no, I can't now. Okay, now I can declare war on Romania, and I can declare war on Russia. Form line with all of my infantry and auto capture all. We're gonna sell stuff to our internal market now. 40 diamonds. And laws. I'm gaining war exhaustion, so I'm not gonna actually go to war bonds.
Hitler, oh please help, but now my pants are broken dead. Invictus labs for the Italy. Oh no mercy, slaughter them like heat. No wait, the fighting advocate, the really good okay. Hitler, oh please help, but now my pants are full of dead. Invictus for the Italy. We have done.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe.
That's the end of the video. We have a 305 million economy without making a single factory. We took out Russia. We took out Iberia. No one can really contest us economically or militarily. We are the #1 country in the world. So if you want to see more content like this, check out my channel.